So hello. I wanted to make a video while I do my stuff in Blender, just because why not? So basically, I want to talk about something that I hope it's not true, but might be. What I mean by that is that if you've seen, I wanted to say the news, but not the news. What I mean is that if you look in countries like, let's say, Germany or heck, even Romania, you will see that communism it's getting closer and closer to coming back, which for me it's is very funny in a way, and I'm getting kind of worried and amused at the same time. So what I mean by that is that I'll give you the example of my country, then we're gonna talk about as much as I know from other countries. So basically, what I have here is it's a walking animation that I've done because I'm trying to learn animation. I know, not is not much, but it's honest work. So what I'm planning to do is to loop this while I talk. I will try my best to do that. So um, in Romania, they passed like a law in January, I think, where like the parliament, you know, has passed a law that if you go on like Facebook, Insta, or whatever and talk about politics, you know, that can be considered like motherfucking like you're supporting a thing, like a certain party or whatever, and then you can be like a, what we call in Romania, sort of a like political actor or whatever, you know, that you're like manipulating people to vote with certain people or whatever the shit. So basically, the thing is that they passed that law, and so many people got so many fines and stuff like that, just because they decided it's a good law, and they're slowly but surely restricting stuff, basically about free speech. And on the news, they are playing like motherfucking. I was watching some news. I was more like listening to them, and some woman who is like an astrologist came to the news and was like, "So yeah, the stars say they're gonna be like a hidden danger factor in our society." And I was like, "What the shit am I watching? Like, what the fuck am I watching? What am I hearing in the first place?" Okay, I was counting to 9 in this one to be sure, because I'm looping the animation. Let's go for 10. So I was like, what the fuck am I hearing? Like, for real, what am I hearing? Is this like some sort of a joke or whatever? And some time ago, I was talking to somebody from Hungary, and besides like different jokes, Romania and Hungary doesn't hate each other. It's just like a meme, I guess. I don't hate Hungarians or anybody except the US. I've told that before. This is like the biggest fucking bullshit country ever. So yeah, I don't love Russia. I don't love Ukraine. It's just like I'm friendly with everybody, you know? It doesn't matter the country you come from, but generally speaking, Americans are stupid. I'm sorry if you're American and have brain cells. I'm sorry, but that's the truth, and I think you know it, sadly. So, jokes aside, so I was talking to that person from Hungary, and she told me that they have like a president, I would say. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like Viktor Orban, and he's just fucking stealing, and he's fucking like not promoting but implementing more sort of to say like very weird laws, like the communism had. Like I would say, if I remember correctly, she said something about that he's against abortions, and stuff like that. So he would make them illegal. And that's stupid in the first place. Just imagine, let's say you're a woman, doesn't matter you're a guy, female, whatever the fuck you identify at, fucking water, gender, fluid, whatever you want to say. So just imagine that you had like, I don't know, a party and you got drunk and made a mistake and now you're pregnant. Just imagine like you either just like have to, I mean, not that you have a choice if they make, you know, that thing, the abortion illegal. Just imagine that you will have to grow the kid and you're not gonna be able to love the kid completely or whatever just because it was sadly a mistake, you know what I mean? You're not gonna love the kid, you're not gonna be happy that you have it, you know? And that's, I would say, very bad and dangerous. So, the thing I want to say, as the title maybe will say, communism is gonna be back. In like, I would say more than, not more, let's say in less, maybe not, at max, in like, at most 10 years. In like 10 years is gonna be back. So this is April 16 now, 2025, at 1 a.m., okay? So if you're gonna watch the video now, and it's gonna be true that communism will be back, well, I told you so. I just want to raise the awareness that even in Germany, parties like motherfucking, I forgot the name of the party, but you get the point. They're like fucking communists, and they're getting like more and more like fame and voters on their side, and that's very bad. That's very, very, very bad. That's mega bad. Just because I don't think people know what they're voting, and that's like a very big problem. I would say, you know, I would say it's a very big problem because people don't realize what they're voting for and what they're doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go 9 here to loop the animation. This is why I'm saying like people don't realize what they're voting and what they're doing properly. You know what I mean? They don't realize it, and they might realize it when it's too late, and that's gonna be like a big problem. If they realize it like too late, it's gonna be just like fucking communism. Capitalism is bad enough. Just imagine having capitalism and communism at the same time. If you're just using two brain cells at most, you're gonna realize that communism might be back since those parties are getting more and more voters, just because people are very, very unhappy with their life, with salaries, with economic changes, with everything. Just because why you shouldn't? You cannot afford a house, you cannot afford the shit. If you're like even my age, you cannot get a fucking job. I applied to numerous jobs, I found nothing. Not even like, they're not even looking at my CV. Even when I have experience in that domain, they're not even looking at my CV. And what the fuck have I done wrong, you know? So, yeah, you know what I mean? Communism will probably be back because people are very unhappy, and when they are unhappy, they make stupid decisions, they can be manipulated. The easiest way to manipulate, believe it or not, is just simply to make people fear, to make people unhappy. If you look at the news, wait, let's go news, okay? I was listening to Lilas there. Romania. Okay, let's go Romania. Um, let's go news. I will translate the things. Here it says like earthquake, which no. Oh yeah, that region here has like a lot of earthquakes. Let's find a good example here. Eurovision, whatever. Hmm. Those are bullshits. About bears, whatever. Hmm. Wait, let's search war. Război means war in Romanian. Uh, yeah, they're talking right now like Russia is a danger for Romania. Oh, okay. This one. So I'm gonna give you like the peak of examples here. So George Simeon, which is like this guy, a politician, is a fucking like random ass dude who basically has no idea what he's doing pretty much. My guy just just supports the communist basically. He wants to like disable the help for like refugees from Ukraine. In Romania, they give like some help, like some money, like some sort of an income, you know. And now they are thinking, oh, I mean, this is what it says. So basically, it says that wants to like give money to Moldova, which is like sort of a part of Romania, but not. Is like half Russian, half Romanian. And yeah, what is funny by what I mean, it's funny, not in a way that they're taking down the help for them. No, that's not the funny part. The funny part is the joke here, just because so many people believed like some politician like some months ago came and said, "Oh my God, the Romanian government is giving like Ukrainians 1,000 euros a month, like the child support." And everybody was like so outraged. Oh my God, we have like 250 like lei, which is less than 100 euros per month. And everybody was outraged, like, how come they have it bigger? They're not even from here, whatever the fuck. And of course, it was just like some bullshit that got like broadcasted on the news a lot. So many people started to believe it. Now they started to hate Ukrainians for no fucking reason. So this is what I'm telling you. Be aware. Don't watch fucking news. The only proper like point of the news is just to scare people and to make them fear as much as fucking possible so they can be manipulated. The strongest fucking like emotions, remember this, okay? So this is how you manipulate 101 basically. The strongest emotions, fear, okay? Fear, love, and I would say, so it's fear and love, basically the first two, and then like happiness, I would say. I will explain why those three. So, fear, just because you can be manipulated and you will take stupid decisions. If I'm telling you right now that if you don't press a button in like, let's say, 20 seconds, the entire world will blow up, okay? You're gonna be scared, you're gonna press the button, you're not gonna think like, what if I press the button, what's gonna be the consequences of me pressing the button? Maybe if you press the button, I don't know, UK goes underwaters. If you press the button, let's say, you're not gonna think, about the decision. You're just gonna do it because you don't want the world to blow up. If I'm gonna tell you, if you don't vote with this guy, Russia is gonna come and invade your country. You know, you're gonna be feared. You're gonna be like, yeah, let me vote, let me vote. You know what I mean? The second one is love because that can be faked. The government can tell you, yeah, we love our country, we love our people, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that for the people we fight. No, that's bullshit. So basically, that can be like faked. I wouldn't say like love, but like care, more sort of. And the third one is happiness, just because they can make you like fear happy, fear happy, fear happy. So you go between like, let's say, if they're gonna like, let me give you an example. My English is quite shit right now for whatever reason. So they're gonna be like, if you choose our thing, Russia will not invade. If you choose our parliament, Russia will not invade us, and we're gonna like increase the salaries or whatever. You're gonna be like, yeah, happy, you know. But then you're gonna hear Russia is not gonna invade us. You're gonna be like, invade? Oh, they're gonna invade. Let me vote. You know what I mean? And also, if you go like for the weak factors of the society, basically people not being educated, people not being happy, people being very mad about everything around them. You know what I mean? That's the recipe for fucking disaster. Believe it or not. That's the recipe for the disaster. If you believe me or not, it's your choice. If you want to believe me or not. If you don't. You know. After all, I'm just some random guy. You know. After all, I'm some random fellow just being worried about whatever is happening into this fucking piece of shit of a world that everybody is just, for whatever reason, trying to destroy. And I swear I don't understand it. Like, for real, man. I need to fix the bones for the hips. Yeah, I really need to fix them. I really need to fix the keyframes for the hips. I'll do that tiny bit later. Don't care right now. I don't care enough. So, basically, be careful with who you vote. Be careful what you choose, and be careful what you put inside your brain. Just because it can slowly lead you to manipulation, to being manipulated by certain people that have certain interests. Just because I can make a video, for example, called Russia will take over the entire world. Oh my god, this is proof. No, it's just like a title to make people scared, to make people, you know, click on the video maybe, because I have an interest. So what I'm saying is that certain people have certain interests, especially politicians. They're looking to enslave us even more than we already are. So especially in Europe, in most of the countries, you're basically a slave just waging away for nothing. If you want to go on a vacation, you can't just because you won't be able to afford it. If you want to buy a house, you either get a mortgage and you're gonna work your ass off for the rest of your life, or you just go and pay like hella much rent. I will give you a basic calculation and then we end the video, just so you imagine why people tend to vote with the communists or the whatever the fuck else with the Nazis or whatever else. Okay, so in Romania the average salary is like, let's say, 700 euros. It's approximately true. So like 1000 euros. I mean not 1000 euros. Sorry. Like so the salary is like 700. Let's say 200 at least goes on the rent. Another 200 goes on like at least 200 goes like, let's say 200 you're gonna buy like 2 weeks worth of food at best. So there's like already 400. You're gonna pay the bills. There is gonna be at least another 200. Then we have like 600. Let's say you're gonna buy yourself like some coffee, whatever the fuck, another 100 euros. Okay? So there is like almost your entire salary gone on just trying to survive. If you want to put something on the side, maybe buy yourself a nice car or whatever the fuck you want to buy, you won't be able to do it. Just because you will need to survive, you will need to pay the bills, you will need to pay taxes, and this is why people are unhappy. And if you go compare Romania, for example, to Switzerland, you will see something very interesting, that Switzerland is not kind of, as much as I am aware, falling towards communism again. Why? Because people are way happier. Because people are way happier. People are way more happy to live in that country than, you know, we have over 2 million people abroad. Over 2 million people. Okay? So basically 50% of our country is gone. Just imagine in like, let's say 30 years, the population is gonna get older and older, and of course nobody's gonna work, pretty much. Or less and less people are going to work. Then what the fuck are they gonna do? Most of the people not gonna get a job because employers are fucking retarded. Then what? Then what? Then it's gonna be like a social crisis. Then it's gonna be like communism back again, because people are gonna vote for stupid shit because they're desperate, you know? This is why I will say, don't study fucking sociology or psychology or whatever the fuck you're wasting your time. Just go ahead and look at the society and the state of the society, the state of the world, and you will fucking see. You will fucking see what I'm talking about. Basically, that's worrying it at the least. So yeah, we're gonna, we're never gonna hear of each other again, basically, in like 10 years maybe, just because the internet is gonna be like North Korea. You only gonna access the websites that the government want you to, I would assume. So yeah, I would say that communism will be back. I really hope I'm not right, but if I ever am, just remember that I tried to raise the warning, you know. I tried to raise like the attention of people, not only from Romania, from all over the world. And yeah, I will see you into the next one. I missed doing videos like this, but yeah, there are bound to be more to come. The more you stay, the more you come. No, the more the more you stay, the more they come. Yes. So yeah, I'll see you into the next one. Take care. Don't vote with with desperation. Don't vote with your heart. Vote with your brain. And yeah, I'll see you into the next one. Bye bye.